Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very good day for Monster High news because today we got to see Toralei out of Skulltimate Secrets 3, Neon Frights. I'm so happy we got to see her in person. She's actually currently available, as well as the rest of the line, on eBay right now, but I don't think you guys are that interested in that because it's $77 a doll with $30 shipping because they're from Indonesia. So, yeah, definitely not going to be ordering her until she's normal price over here. I don't want to... Look, I love Toralei, but I don't want to pay $77 for a retail doll. That just feels insane. But anyway, inside of Toralei's box, we actually got a little sneak peek at the Werecat Twins. This is a big deal. I'm so excited for their dolls, and it's time to talk about them. So, with that said, let's begin. So, I actually want to kick off right away with the Werecat Twins. So this picture is from the inside of Skulltimate Secrets Toralei's box. This is the full photo. There seems to be a poster advertising a reunion tour with Catty at the top, and you may notice that that's just a G1 Catty artwork, as well as the same shattered glass Union Jack that Catty wore on her dress in the Ggggive and Lundoom line. So, yeah. You know, there actually is a G3 Catty design floating around, and no, it's not the Mookie Tunes fan art. Is that how you say their username? I have no idea. But there is an actual Catty fan art floating around. Not fan art, design floating around for G3. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard it's good. I've heard it's nice. So, just seeing them use a G1 Catty artwork here is kind of funny because this concept art that I'm talking about does exist, apparently, so I don't understand why they wouldn't use that instead. But, yeah. So, at the forefront, there seems to be Toralei, there's Meowlity off to the side with her pigtails, and I'm gonna guess the other Werecat off to the right is Persephone, since she has short hair in G3. By the way, these are what they look like in G3 in the show. As you can see, Meowlity has longer hair, but it's just pulled into buns, and Persephone has a short, sort of like bob cut, similar to Toralei. So this is what their dolls look like so far, and this is most likely what their dolls are going to look like, just based on the fact that Toralei's turned out the same way as this artwork, just minus the black streaks, as well as some details being cut. For instance, she doesn't have they didn't actually cut up her jacket like that, which I wish they had. But, yeah, this was done by, designer Oliver Kay, and, yeah, I love this guy. This guy has done some really good designs for G3. He did Frankie, Draculaura for the Creepover line. He did Cleo. And Frankie and Cleo are honestly two of my favorite G3 basics, and I also really like the Meowlity and Persephone designs, so yeah. Obviously they were altered for the show, but that's the case for a lot of characters. I believe the show designs were done before the actual doll designs were, because the finalized dolls, you know, it's hard to explain with G3, but their box arts are what they look like in the show for the most part, minus like Toralei's hair and a couple other details. But the box art was based on the show, but also kind of modified to look like the actual dolls did. That's why Cleo has the same outfit in the show that she has in her box art, but then the actual doll is wearing this dress, you know? Did that make sense? Did I just confuse everyone? I probably did. But yeah, these are Meowlity and Persephone's dolls. And I'll admit, it's kind of difficult to make out what Persephone's outfit looks like, but with Meowlity, we can see that her outfit looks very similar to what she wears in the show. You can see the puffy sleeves of her pink top, the black and white stripes, and the red skirt pretty clearly. She's also holding a guitar, and Meowlity is also holding a guitar. If my girlfriend watches this video, I think they're gonna be mad if one of those is a bass guitar, because I should know what a bass guitar looks like, considering she's a bassist, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, these two look great from what we can see. I definitely want to see a clearer look at them sometime soon because I am so excited to see them. By the way, there's been a rumor going around that allegedly these two aren't going to be a 2-pack. They're going to be a 3-pack with Toralei. And this is where we get into the Skulltimate Secrets Toralei doll herself. So aside from looking absolutely gorgeous in person, Toralei actually included a special accessory. So as you guys know, the Skulltimate Secrets dolls tend to come with a bunch of accessories, usually like a little food accessory, and sometimes something that's not food related, like maybe it's makeup. Well, in Toralei's case, she included a diary, and inside that diary was this illustration. I think that this might be what Toralei's doll is going to look like in that 3-pack with Meowity and Persephone. Because allegedly these two are going to be releasing, like their basic looks are going to be releasing in that 3-pack with Toralei. Like, would I have preferred it to just be them? You guys gotta remember who you're talking to here, actually, because I love Toralei. I love her so much. I will take any opportunity to get another Toralei doll. Like, dude, when she was in the Ghoul Spirit pack for no reason, fuck yeah, dude, sign me up. I loved her Ghoul Spirit doll. It's honestly one of my, like, favorite, like, budget dolls out of G3 so far. It's just such a good look. And this one is honestly no exception. I love what's going on here. It's really giving Freak du Chic. Like, and mostly because of the hair. She's got purple streaks on this doll. And yeah, I'm just getting Freak du Chic vibes out of this. The cage piece around her waist actually reminds me of basic Rebecca out of G1. And that's a win for me, because that's basically combining, like, two of my favorite things. Toralei and Rebecca. Did you know Rebecca's one of my favorite characters? Because she is. So yeah. I love this design. It's funky. It's so much fun. Like, this is the kind of shit that I want out of G3. I really just want them to go apeshit and just have a ton of fun with the designs, because that's what I'm getting out of this. And as a Toralei fan, as the Toralei fan, I think I would like to cement my position as Toralei's #1 fan. I think I deserve it. I have a Toralei shelf. I'm probably going to commission somebody to make me a custom Toralei plushie because she doesn't have an official one. Like, it's that bad. It's that bad for me. This is Toralei approved. This is Toralei fan approved. This is Toralei's #1 fan approved. I love this design so much, and I desperately want to see it as a doll. If this never becomes a doll, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to, like, make a contract with the devil from the Bible or something to make this become a doll, because I want this so bad. Okay, let's talk about the doll herself. Somebody I follow on Instagram cast a fierce, but instead of the I in fierce, it's an L. So cast a flirse? Cast a flirse. I know it's supposed to be cast a fierce, though. That person, who also, interestingly enough, leaked Haunt Couture Draculaura originally. That's just a fun little tidbit of information. But they got their hands on this doll, most likely from buying on eBay, where she is $107. I feel sick just thinking about that. Yeah, this is her second outfit, and this is her first. I love her. I love this doll so much. Her hair looks nice. I have seen people believe that it's poly, and honestly, it might be. I can't tell. But I'm hoping it isn't, because, again, this is probably my favorite Toralei doll so far, and this is only her 3rd release, so, like, yeah. I just love it. I love that her short hair is back, even though it's a bit longer than I would like it. It can always be trimmed to be above shoulder length. I'm definitely going to buy multiple of this doll. I really can't see myself passing up the opportunity to own, like, 30 of her. Look, at least 5. That's my goal with this Toralei. I want to have at least 5 of her. Does that check out? Is that good with you guys? I hope it is. And I remember actually saying in my initial video where we saw Toralei's artwork that I really wanted them to bring back her original lip color, her basic lip color from G1. It's back. This is the color that they used. It's like this sort of, like, dark reddish purple. Like, it's almost like, I don't know how to describe what shade it is, but this is that color, and it looks so good on her. I'll admit there are still some things that I wish they would bring back from Toralei's screening in G3. Like, from her G1 screening, I just feel like Toralei had a flawless face in G1. I always wanted, out of, like, a rebooted Toralei, I always wanted them to keep those aspects, like the stripes that she had on her cheeks, instead of them being on her forehead. I always wanted them to keep the patch over her eye, because she had, like, that darker patch of fur over one half of her face. I wish those aspects were present. I really feel like it would have elevated her, but overall, I like what I'm seeing. I like this doll. I'm not going to complain about stuff like that too much, just because her screening's kind of already finalized. Although, another thing I would love to see from Toralei is a side glance. So, I guess whoever's out there, whoever's listening to my Toralei wish list, my Toralei prayers, if you will, give her a side glance, please. Give her the Ghoulia treatment. I want her to get a side glance. All in all, I am very excited for the Werecat Twins, considering how close to Toralei's doll this artwork is. I'm assuming the dolls are most likely going to look the same for the Werecat Twins as well. The only thing is that they're gray here, but in the show they're purple. And honestly, they look kind of purplish in this artwork, so most likely they are going to still be purple. And I don't mind them being purple. Personally, I do prefer them in gray, just because I do think this looks better. But purple is fine as well. Overall, I think they look good, and this might sound like crazy, but for some reason to me, Persephone looks like, and Persephone's the doll on the left, she looks gray, meanwhile Meowlity looks more purple. I don't know. This picture obviously isn't much to go off of, but I'm still reaching anyway. I'm still going nuts over this artwork inside of Toralei's diary. Please make it a doll. If this doesn't become a doll, I think I'll lose my mind. This doll looks so Halloween. Like, this just looks like a Halloween Toralei, and I love it so much. I need her. Give her to me. Also, something funny about this poster here. My friend Freddie's Dolls posted this, and I just thought it was funny. Like, they're all just modified Toralei artworks. And then there's just the Catty up there. I'm amused. I'm extremely amused. Like, the silhouettes are almost exactly the same. They just kind of changed, like, hand positions and hair lengths and stuff. It's funny to me. I'm thoroughly amused. I'm enjoying this. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. We had a lot of cat news today. Lots of Toralei, lots of the Werecat Twins, but mostly Toralei. It's been a big Toralei day. Do you know how excited I would be if Toralei was the first side character in G3? Like, the first non-main G3 character to get 4 releases? This is why I need that one Toralei to happen. If it doesn't happen, bad things will happen. You know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, calling it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that Toralei illustration will get a doll? I hope it does. Do you think that the Toralei and Meowlity and Persephone 3-pack is going to happen again? I hope it does. I also hope that they do this reunion tour thing with Catty, because it would be cool to get a 5th Toralei doll. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!